Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're rediving deep into two powerful psalms that offer so much wisdom for our daily lives. Psalm 141 and Psalm 142. These are both prayers of David. Written during some of the most challenging times of his life, yet they are filled with hope and profound trust in God. So, grab your Bible and let's explore these beautiful passages together. We start with Psalm 141. David begins with a desperate plea. O Lord, I call upon you, hasten to me. Give ear to my voice when I call to you. You can feel the urgency in his words. He's in a tough spot and needs God's help right away. Then, he makes a beautiful request in verse 2. Let my prayer be set before you as incense. The lifting up of my hands as the evening sacrifice. In ancient Israel, incense was a sweet-smelling smoke that rose up to God, symbolizing prayers ascending to heaven. The evening sacrifice was a daily ritual of devotion. David is saying, Lord, let my whole life, my prayers, and my actions be a pleasing and constant offering to you. This is such a great model for us. It's not just about asking for things. It's about desiring our entire existence to be an act of worship. Then, David shifts his focus to a very practical area, his words. In verse 3, he prays, Set a guard, O Lord, over my mouth. Keep watch over the door of my lips. How many of us could use this prayer every single day? I know I could. David recognizes the power of the tongue to get us into trouble. He asks God to be his filter, to help him control what he says. He's essentially asking for self-control, not to be led astray by his own desires or the temptations around him. He wants to avoid the delicacies of the wicked, meaning he doesn't want to take part in their sinful pleasures, even if they look appealing. He even says in verse 5, Let a righteous man strike me, it is a kindness. Let him rebuke me, it is oil for my head. Let my head not refuse it. This is incredible humility. David is saying he would rather be corrected by someone who is godly than be praised by those who are not. He understands that righteous correction is a gift that helps us grow, not something to be avoided. It's a powerful reminder to surround ourselves with people who will lovingly hold us accountable. Now, let's move to Psalm 142. The title of this psalm tells us it's a prayer of David. When he was in the cave, many scholars believe this refers to the time he was hiding from King Saul, who was trying to kill him. Imagine the scene. David is alone in a dark, cold cave, feeling trapped and abandoned. He cries out, With my voice I cry out to the Lord. With my voice I plead for mercy to the Lord. He's pouring out his heart, holding nothing back. In verse 3 he says, When my spirit faints within me, you know my way. Even when he feels overwhelmed and doesn't know which way to turn, David finds comfort in the fact that God knows his path. God sees the whole picture, even when we can only see the darkness of our own little cave. The feeling of loneliness is so real in verse 4. Look to the right and see. There is none who takes notice of me. No refuge remains to me. No one cares for my soul. Have you ever felt that way? Like nobody understands, nobody cares, and you are completely on your own. David felt it too, but here's the turning point. In the middle of his despair, he makes a declaration of faith. In verse 5, he proclaims, I cry to you, O Lord. I say, You are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Even when it feels like there is no refuge, he declares that God is his refuge. Even when it feels like he has nothing, he declares that God is his portion, his inheritance. This is a deliberate choice to trust in God's character over his own feelings and circumstances. He ends the psalm with a plea for deliverance, but also with a note of confidence. Bring me out of prison, that I may give thanks to your name. The righteous will surround me, for you will deal bountifully with me. He's looking forward to the day he can be back in community, worshiping God with others, confident that God will be good to him. So, what can we take away from these two psalms? From Psalm 141, we learn to make our whole lives an act of worship, to pray for control over our words, and to humbly accept correction from godly people. From Psalm 142, we learn that it's okay to pour out our honest feelings to God, even our despair and loneliness. And in our darkest moments, we can choose to declare that God is our refuge and our portion, trusting that he will see us through. These prayers from a cave in a place of trouble thousands of years ago still speak directly to our hearts today. They remind us that no matter what we face, we can always turn to God. He hears, He cares, and He is our ultimate hope. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this look into Psalms 141 and 142 has been an encouragement to you. If it has, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.